Infection prevention. It's in your hands.
Hey Kristen, I'm Pete. I'm your nurse tonight. It's very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Take a quick listen to your lungs here. Warm it up a little bit. Good deep breath. Again. Okay, very good, very good. Welcome back in a little bit, we'll talk.
You have just seen how easy it is to spread infection. The green goo seen in the scenario represented germs that can't be seen without a microscope. Like the green goo, any germs on our hands can get on doors, equipment, and the patients, and may spread to visitors and families. Infection prevention means preventing germs from being transmitted, or how to stop giving germs a ride to their next destination. If germs get transmitted to another person, it may infect them, which can lead to illness and death. It's a serious concern for everyone. The old axiom, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure, is worth repeating. Preventing illness is not high-tech or high-priced. It's simple, easy, quick, and it's proven time and again that it works. It will be helpful to review some infection control basics to help understand how diseases can be prevented. These infection prevention basics serve to remind us that we are not alone. Germs are everywhere, but because they are invisible, we don't think about them. They are there, multiplying by millions, waiting for their opportunity to infect others. However, it takes only 15 to 20 seconds to prevent germs from spreading from one person to another. Here is a model of the chain of infection, which is used to explain how germs go from person to person. There are organisms, which include bacteria and viruses. A source, where the organisms grow and multiply. Mode of exit, the means by which germs leave the source. Transmission, which is the vehicle organisms use to travel from person to person. Mode of entrance, or the way organisms enter into the body. And host, or recipient, which includes patients, our co-workers, our families, and ourselves. If just one element is taken out of the chain, germs do not spread. The easiest link to remove from the chain is the transmission link, or how germs travel from person to person. To prevent transmission of disease, the answer hands down is hand washing. Hand washing is the #1 way of preventing disease from spreading. Our hands pass on germs by touching something dirty, rubbing our eyes or nose, or using the restroom. Hand washing removes dirt and germs by using soap, water, and friction. Hand washing breaks the chain of infection by stopping the transmission of germs. It's simple, quick, and easy, yet we don't do it as often or as well as we should. Do you wash your hands for at least 15 to 20 seconds using friction and getting in between your fingers and around your nails? Do you use a paper towel to turn off the faucet? If so, you break the chain of infection. Patients who are in the hospital cannot fight off illness and do not need more germs delivered by hand. If you are coming on shift at work, you will need to wash your hands to remove germs you brought into the workplace. After leaving a patient room, wash with either soap and water or use an alcohol hand sanitizer before going on to another room or leaving the area. If you are wondering about how effective alcohol hand sanitizers are, research has proven them to be an economical and easy alternative to soap and water. However, like soap and water, alcohol hand sanitizers have to be used in order to work. Anytime you have touched something that is grossly dirty, like uncooked food, or you see a lot of debris on your hands, soap and water is the better choice for hand cleaning. Certain patients have conditions where soap and water is the only way to rid your hands of those germs. Please note if there are any signs on the patient doors, and ask the nursing staff what is required before entering the patient's room if you are not sure. Another way some germs are transmitted is through the air. Always cover your mouth and nose when sneezing or coughing. Sneezing or coughing in the crook of your elbow keeps the germs off your hands, where they die fairly quickly. If you use a tissue, always wash your hands after disposing of your used tissue. This keeps the germs that you sneezed or coughed out off of things other people may come in contact with: doorknobs, computer keyboards, telephones, and pens, to name a few. Disinfection means killing as many germs as possible on surfaces. Always work from clean areas to dirty. For instance, in a bathroom, clean the sink and bathtub before cleaning the toilet. Equipment that touches a patient must be disinfected before being used again. Even though the patient looks healthy, that patient may be harboring germs that could make another person sick. In addition to hand washing and keeping your living areas clean and disinfected, you can boost your body's immune system by taking good care of yourself by eating a balanced diet, getting rest and sleep, and drinking enough water. This provides adequate nutrients, allowing germ-fighting cells to grow, and gets rid of toxins that hamper the body's ability to fight off disease. Taking good care of yourself is important. If you are ill, you should not come to work or visit patients. Patients who are fighting off one illness do not need to contend with another. And you may be spreading germs to other visitors and the staff, who then take your germs to their families or friends. Stay home if you are running a fever or have other symptoms of illness. The news media have had stories of superbugs that are spreading. A superbug is a common bacteria that does not die when exposed to certain antibiotics. In other words, they have become resistant to antibiotics. Don't share towels, razors, or other personal care items with others. Superbugs have spread in athletic teams, for example, by teammates sharing towels and razors and equipment that was not cleaned. Wash towels in hot water and dry in a hot dryer, especially if you or someone in your household have resistant bacteria or any rashes or wounds. Don't touch other people's cuts or wounds. Let the person put on their own bandages if possible. When house cleaning, use a disposable wipe with disinfectant solution to clean surfaces. Cloths that are reused keep the germs and spread them from area to area. If you use cloths, change them frequently and launder them in hot water and detergent. Remember, we all have germs that can make ourselves and others ill. Preventing germs from spreading to others has become even more important in the age of superbugs. Becoming infected could mean illness, permanent bodily damage, or death to you or your loved ones. But there is hope. It can be prevented by a simple 15 to 20 second hand wash. Watch the next scenario as Nurse Peter does the right thing, and notice how doing so breaks the chain of infection.
Hello, Kristen. I'm Pete. I'll be your nurse tonight.
Nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you as well. First thing I'm doing is take a quick listen to your lungs. Okay, warm the scalp a little bit. Good deep breath. Again. Very good. Very good.